It's news at dusk on African Free Press Television. My name is Leo Keta, and these are the stories we're tracking for you at this moment. The House of Representatives has resolved to probe an alleged non-remittance of court-forfeited properties and funds by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), running into 1 trillion naira through its Committee on Financial Crimes. The House also added that the Commission cannot be a judge over its own case. The House equally asked the Solicitor General of the Federal Ministry of Justice to reassign the investigation of the petition of Mr. George Ubo against the EFCC to either the ICPC or the police. The House resolution was sequel to a motion of urgent matters of national importance moved by Honorable Leo Ogo entitled Urgent Need to Investigate the Non-Remittance of Court-Forfeited Funds and Properties by the EFCC into Consolidated Revenue Fund of the Federation and for other related matters. And President Muhammadu Buhari today reaffirmed his administration's resolute commitment to curbing corruption, plugging all loopholes in public sector accounting, and deploying available resources for the good of all Nigerians. He made the remarks today while addressing members of the Nigerian community in New Delhi, India. Buhari, in a statement issued by his Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, declared that the recovery of stolen funds and prosecution of persons who have been indicted for corrupt practices will also continue to be vigorously pursued. The ongoing recoveries and prosecutions of offenders, according to the President, will serve as a deterrent to others who nurse the ambition of seeking public office solely for illegal personal gain. President Buhari assured the gathering that his administration fully recognized the devastating consequences of the illegal diversion of public resources meant for national development into private bank accounts and was doing all within its powers to stop such diversions. And meanwhile, 3 days after his appointment, the new Ooni of Ife will today appear in public for the first time. He is expected in Ife to the warm embrace of his subjects. Ahead of his historic homecoming, the two local governments in the ancient town, Ife East and Ife Central, yesterday ordered closure of all major markets in his honor. The councils also ordered that vehicles should not be parked on the roads leading to the Ooni's palace. Those abandoned should be removed before the Ooni's arrival. On arrival, the Ooni will go to the Geesi ruling house to be installed as the Soko because tradition demands that he must first be the Soko of his family before he mounts the stool. After his installation as Soko, the Ooni will head to the Obalufe Palace to perform some rites at the Oruntu River inside the palace. From there, he will move to a forest in Ilesha Road for another round of rituals. And it's really going to be an interesting one. Congratulations to him anyway. And the march towards the 2017 date for Nigeria's migration from analog to digital switchover (DSO) got a boost yesterday with the signing of a memorandum of understanding between Media Concepts International and a South Korean firm, KAON, for establishment of a plant in the country. The development came as the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC) said about 278 bids have been submitted by indigenous and foreign firms seeking to secure contract for sale and purchase of the 26 Nigerian crude oil grades on offer. And the African Union AU has accused government and rebel forces in South Sudan of extreme violence since the conflict erupted at the end of 2013. A commission of inquiry found evidence of killings, torture, mutilation and rape, mostly against civilians, as well as episodes of forced cannibalism. However, it specified that genocide had not been committed during the conflict. Tensions remain with a peace deal agreed between the government and the rebels in August repeatedly broken. Tens of thousands of people have died, and another 2 million people have been forced from their homes since the civil war began nearly 2 years ago. And meanwhile, 7 candidates will stand in for FIFA's presidential elections in 26 February. The candidates are Prince Ali bin al-Hussein, Musa Biliti, Jerome Champagne, Gianni Infantino, Michel Platini, Sheikh Salman bin Ibrahim al-Khalifa, and Tokyo Sexual. Trinidadian ex-footballer David Nakid was not included on the list despite saying he had submitted his candidacy. The election is to find a successor to the suspended Sepp Blatter, who is under criminal investigation. The Swiss 79-year-old announced he would be stepping down in June, with the world's football's governing body at the center of a corruption scandal. And that's the news for you on African Free Press Television. For more stories, please do visit our website at www.africanfreepress.com. Follow us on Twitter at African Free Press, like our Facebook page at africanfreepress.com, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at African Free Press. From me, Leo Oketa, and the whole team in the studio this evening, it's a good evening to you. Do enjoy the rest of your night.